Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Good morning, second grade. Welcome back. My name is Mrs. Vane. I'm so excited to have you here with me so that we can become amazing readers and writers, which I know you guys are doing such a good job at. So remember, this week I'm sharing books from my daughter's bookshelf, and these are some of her favorite books that she loved reading in second grade, and she said I can bring them here to share with you guys. Now, this is a book called Hello, My Name Is. Have you seen this book? Oh my goodness, I remember she loved reading this book, because boys and girls, what do you call the most adorable octopus in the ocean? Well, we call this adorable octopus Adorabilis. Isn't that cute? So, if you want to read how Adorabilis got his name, see if you can find this book on Sora or at your county library. It really is an adorable book, and guess what? It is actually named after an Adorabilis. I'm going to show you a real picture. It's what they call a flapjack octopus. Look how adorable that octopus is, and that's why it's got its name, Adorabilis, and it was found off the coast of California by scientists at the Monterey Bay Aquarium. So every time we read this book, my daughter always tells me it's time to go visit the aquarium. And so if you haven't been to the Monterey Aquarium, that's a great place to be to see these awesome creatures. So see if you can find this book to read, because it is adorable. Now, speaking of Sora, let's see which school has been checking out books and made it into our top countdown. Are you ready? Let's see if let's see if it's your school. Fingers crossed. Okay, ready? Coming in the number 2 spot is, let's see, Wilson. Good job, Wilson Elementary. You guys are doing such a good job checking out those books on Sora and reading. Awesome job. Now remember, boys and girls, if you want to see your school in our top countdown, make sure you are checking out those books on the Sora app and reading them. Awesome job. Can't wait to see who comes in number 1 tomorrow, so stay tuned. Now, don't forget, boys and girls, to write to me here at the studio. I want to know what you're learning and what you're reading. So you see the address below? Use the address below. Write to me here so that I can get your letter, or you can email me and tell me again what books that you are reading, and I'm going to try to find them so I can recommend to other boys and girls. And if you write to me, I'll send you one of these fun activity books. Do you have one of them? You don't? You know how to get it. How do you get it? By writing to me. Okay? I can't wait to get your letter. Okay, boys and girls. Now, are you ready to get started with our learning today? Awesome. Okay, we know we always start off by, that's right, training our ears, right? Because we need to hear sound in order to read sound, in order to write them. So we're going to play a game called phoneme deletion today. So this is where I'm going to say a word. We're going to segment it, just like how we were practicing yesterday with segmenting. And then I'm going to delete and take a sound away. And then you're going to blend in. We're going to make a new word. Are you ready? Okay, let's see how you guys do with the first word. So if I said the word coil, segment it for me. Ready? Oil, coil. Now if I take off the what's my new word? Oi. What is it? Koi. How did you do? Good. You got it. That's all we have to do. Okay, next word. Ready? Segment the word foil. Foil. Ready? Let's see how you did. Foil. How many sounds in foil? 3 sounds. But guess what? Now I want you to delete the Now what's my word? Oil. Good job. How did you do? Thumbs up. Awesome. Okay, last word. Ready? Okay, say the word joint. Joint. Okay, Segment it for me. J, oi, t. Joint. How many sounds? 4 sounds. Okay, what if I take away the t at the end? What's my new word? Just join. What is it? Join. Good job. How did you do? Awesome. Oh, you guys are getting so smart. Good job, boys and girls. Okay, now, if you're listening, what was that vowel sound you heard? We heard the oi sound. You're right. So let's look at my boy card. This week, we are learning the oi sound. Say it again with me. Oi. Good job. And if you look at my boy card, there are 2 different ways that we can spell the oi sound. So get your fingers in the air and write it with me. O-I says oi. Good. Help me spell the next spelling. Ready? In the air, write it with me. O-Y says oi. Good job. Now remember, when we hear that oi in the beginning or middle, it's usually spelled with the O-I. When we hear the oi at the end of a word, it's usually spelled with the O-Y. Now, I have some letters here for us. Help me blend them together. Ready? There's that oi. Ready? Let's blend it. B. That's not a B. Were you listening? Good. The P says P. Good job. P. Oint. What's my word? Point. Good job. Point. Now, let's look at the next set of letters. Help me blend it. J, oi. What is it? Joy. Good job. How did you do? Awesome. Now, if I wanted to build a word, here's my word, point. But what if I want to build the word joint? Joint. Like my husband and I have a joint savings and checking account. Joint. How would I spell that? Good. It has the same oint. You're right. So I just changed the p to a j. Good job. So now here's the word joint. J-O-I-N-T. Joint. How did you do? Good. Now here's my word joy. Now what if I wanted to spell the word enjoy? Like I hope you enjoy going to school and learning today. Enjoy. Good. Let's spell it. The first one is N. Again, 2 syllables, so you can break up your syllables to spell and read words. Enjoy. You're right. I don't have to spell joy again. Let's just add it up to my word. Now, joy becomes enjoy. How did you do? Awesome job, boys and girls. You guys are doing such a good job. Okay, now, today is Thursday, so you know what that means? You're right. We get to read a book today. So let me move this out of the way. And before we read, boys and girls, let's quickly go over our fluency checklist. So when you're reading, make sure that you are reading words correctly. So we're going to work on our accuracy. Make sure that you're reading not too slow, not too fast, working on your rate, and using your reading with feelings. So we're going to be working on our expression and then paying attention to those punctuation. Today, I have a nonfiction text called Join a Team. And as you're reading, I want you to see what you can learn from being on a team. Oh, and make sure you are listening and reading those OI words. Are you ready? Let's read it together.
Join a team. One way to find out how to work together is to join a sports team. You can stay busy and feel happy. A girl joined a soccer team. She made new friends and found out how to play a new sport. She found out how to pass to other kids and score points. She found out how to be a good teammate. Her mom brought oranges to the game. The girls loved the sweet treat. This boy joined a basketball team. He met a lot of boys he liked. He found out that this game is a team sport too. From the first coin toss that starts a game, players play hard to score points. They foil the other team's play. One player can't do it all. Winning is a joint effort. Softball is a team sport too. A pitcher needs other players to help him or her win. The shortstop catches ground balls. Other players catch fly balls. When you bat, your teammates cheer and make noise for you. That's part of being a team.
So what can you learn from being on a team? Working together. Did you get that? Awesome. Now, did you read any of the words with that oi sound? And did you find some of our high frequency words? I did. Let's read them. Ready? Let's see. Look at all the words with that oi spelled the O-I. Let's read it. Foil, coin, noise, points, joint, join. Lots of words. And boy spelled with the O-Y. Good. Okay, look at the high frequency words I found. Let's read it. Happy, love, busy, and brought. Good job, boys and girls. Now, speaking of high frequency words, let's go and practice our high frequency words. Let me pull my chart over. Remember, all week we have 10 words that we are going to be learning. Every day we're going to focus on 2. Ready? The 2 that we're going to work on today is the word else and happy. Help me read and spell them again. Ready? First word, else. Good. Read it again. Else. Spell it. E-L-S-E, else. Good. Next word, happy. Good. Read it again. Happy. Spell it. H-A-P-P-Y, happy. Good job. Now, I have 2 sentences. Help me try to figure out which one of these words would go into the sentence so that it will make sense. Ready? First sentence. What do you need to bring? Oh, it's a question. Use those context clues if you need to help you. Next sentence. Help me read it. The dog wags its tail when it is Oh, I see and I hear you guys using those context clues. Good. And you guys are telling me the dog wags its tail when it is happy. Good job. So that must mean else goes in the first sentence. Let's read it. What else do you need to bring? How did you do? Awesome job, boys and girls. Now, let's go into our structural analysis. Remember, all week we've been practicing that consonant plus the L-E, E-L or A-L syllable. That just means that whenever you see the L-E, the E-L, and the A-L, they all make the same sound. They all say, oh, but when we see them, we put the consonant together before we divide into syllables so that we can read a word. So here's my word. I see the A-L at the end. I'm going to keep that consonant with it. I'm going to divide it. Now I have 2 syllables, and now I can blend and sound out each syllable. This says glow. Remember the O by itself, it's an open syllable. It's going to say the long vowel, glow. Now it just says, the next syllable says b-o. Put it together. What's my word? Global. You see how we can divide words into syllables? Good. Let's try the next one. There's my L-E. Put the consonant with it. Divide it. Now we know E-A says E-goal. What's my word? E-goal. You guys are doing such a good job. See if you can do that last one by yourself. I want to see if you guys can divide that into syllables. And good job. And say the word, right? So whenever you are reading and you see those words, make sure you are dividing it correctly to help you read. Boys and girls, you guys are doing such a good job. Make sure to come back tomorrow so that we can continue our learning. Have a great day today. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Morning to a brand new day, time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun, learning is good for everyone.